Hey there, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues, playing as the Mojave Chapter. We just got a truly ludicrous 33% boost to our factory output by discovering the Fallout vending machines, which apparently are actually matter rearrangers. We're talking like Star Trek matter resequencers. That's basically what we just discovered. And now I'm in the process of designing the Holo Rifle. Whatever it is, I like it. And I want it. We're going to move a bunch of our troops over here, by the way, to this little area, and I plan on assigning a handful of fighters, whatever I can afford, to establish a quick little bit of air dominance, plus as many of these vertibirds as we can afford, which is only one at the moment, but maybe at some point it ends up being like 10, because I'm going to be going for paradropping boosts on everyone around me that I can justify claims on. We are going to be warmongering to the utmost. It is time for that. Let's see, basic drills would be nice to get, but honestly can't really justify. Could start working on some better speed, and I think that's a good idea. We do have a 100% research boost, which I would have preferred to do in order to renovate these power armor suits, but oh well, we'll go ahead and just rapidly knock this sucker out. A little bit of extra speed on my best units is not a bad thing no matter how you slice it. It's never going to end up being bad. Let's see, we could start working on more special forces at the cost of some political power, but I really don't know if I need that. It does mean that getting new generals at some point could be kind of nice. But yeah, I don't know if I need to change any of that. No training, we should definitely be doing this. Increases the training time, but it makes a lot of our troops better. And we can start reducing the war goal justification time by a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's some. And a few extra days might mean an extra war or two here and there in order to fight against the Kaiser, who, by the way, is still leaving me alone, for the most part. I'm not opposed to that at all, but I absolutely plan on killing him at some point. We can now start training up some better dogs, more husky-oriented than the mongrels we had before. Extra troopsies! Yes, that's good. I like that. All right, more troops for me. Ahead of time on a lot of this stuff. Don't need to worry about grenade rifles, rocket launchers. Still not worried about anti-air at this point. Gosh, there's really not much I need to worry about. All right, let's go ahead and start working on some vehicles. In the event that we find ourselves in a war where speed becomes king, not breakthrough, then it's time to go ahead and start working on some of those. Anything else? Yeah, I guess we could start working on encryption and decryption, so we technically have an intel advantage. That's always going to be pretty good for me. The last patrol is declaring war on a bunch of people, and we have designed the Holo Rifle. Within the Sierra Madre, there are several locations which we cannot easily access even after triggering the Gaia event. Specific doorways and corridors locked off to us. Elijah will be able to circumvent this through careful application of one of his recent inventions, the Holo Rifle. His modification of the LAER uses... I think that's like a laser something, uses hologram technology from the YO facility as well as National Electric's weaponized hologram emitters in order to bypass these defenses. Seeing the effectiveness of these designs, we are now looking to apply this to the entire wasteland. Gain holo rifles. It's not new equipment, but it does give me division recovery rate plus 10%, which again is really powerful. Let's start harnessing the cloud. I want to know what happens when we harness the cloud of death, the miasma. It's gonna be exciting. Oh, New Canaan actually does have... Oh, right, this is part of New Canaan over here. I forgot these guys existed. Right, well, if we decide we want to go kill New Canaan, and I probably do want to do that at some point just to knock a potential faction away, we'll come back to them. How long until I can kill you? Another 70 or so days, about 65, whatever. Fine, I'll sit around and wait forever. How's that? Agent captured. Gosh dang it, stop getting captured. I hate when they do that. Let's go ahead and pick you up, commence when ready. Should we go ahead and continue upgrading this stuff? Probably. Watch out for spies, steal some technology. What technology could the Kaiser or the NCR have that I need is the thing. I guess, okay, there is still technically value in doing the whole steal technology thing. Even if you can't steal anything that you haven't owned, like no new technology, you can still get ahead of time bonuses on stuff. So it is worth it if you have an abundance of spies, which I do not. I like, by the way, we've moved on to some more like soothing guitar music. Up to this point, it's been kind of weird, like ominous screechy noises, but now we feel pretty good. We could core some states, by the way. I don't think that's a bad idea. I wish there were a better way to see... Well, Vault 3, hello. Why is this a bright green? I don't know, but that means I want to do it. Core you up. Doinkus. Oh, we can core you too. 73. Doinkus. There we go. I don't know. Coring stuff is good, though. Cored states get me extra manpower and better everything, right? Probably. Let's see, caravan guards, you're fine where you are, blah, blah, blah. Just double checking. You can move to caravan guards as well. Actually, no, we'll keep you on road patrols for the moment. You're almost done. You can go to road patrols. There we go. Okay, so we're looking pretty good on a lot of this. So far, so good. We're keeping the occupation under control. I still don't have enough dogs, but I also don't need as many dogs. We've managed to build up a few of the cargo planes, so that's good. I've got more factories to work with now. Let's go ahead and train up just a few more fighters, just so I can make sure we have that air dominance. And then, honestly, once we've got our vertibirds built, I don't really care about building a lot more, so I don't want to divert too many factories to this. I will instead continue training up some additional support equipment. Let's go for some light machine guns, and we don't need frag grenades, so I think we just leave it at that for the moment. Anything else really good? We could build robo-scorpions. They apparently count as tanks, not actual regular robots. Do we have a division that can use these? No, we don't, not yet. Yeah, I don't know. It's a thing we could do. Harness the cloud. If we control the cloud, we control the Mojave. It is a remarkable weapon, if used in the right way. Here within the Sierra Madre, it has served its purpose, but in order to facilitate the use of this outside of the casino, we will need to find a way to transport it to specific localized areas without having to spread it everywhere in between. It's no use if we have to hurt our own soldiers just as much as the enemies, after all. Makes sense. I mean, it depends. Depends on how many casualties you got. Sometimes it's worth sacrificing a dozen pawns in order to take out the enemy's queen, but okay. There's not a dozen pawns in chess, by the way, I'm well aware. The development of new rockets based on Repcon design will help us do it. So we are totally moving on to rocket-propelled bioweapons, but okay. I didn't check to see what that did. Hang on. Unassimilated. Strategic bombing. We now have 33% boost of strategic bombing. I don't do strategic bombing, but that's pretty cool. By the way, we can now move on to becoming the Helios Brotherhood. But I want to find out what else is going on. What remains? What does remain at the Sierra Madre? Does anyone know? Does anyone care? Can anybody hear me? I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and expand out some of these airfields in a couple ways here and there. Let's go ahead and build one out up over here, for example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be fine. And we'll go ahead and expand you out a little bit, and then maybe some radar wouldn't be a bad idea. We'll go ahead and build a radar in a few locations, just so I have a slight intel advantage. Get that radius out nice and huge. Massive, super swole. The word that my wife hates, by the way. She literally glares at me every time I say the word swole. Should try it sometime in front of her on camera. You guys will see what I mean. Imperio Mexicano has declared the war on the Republic of the Rio Grande. That's just more like Santa Ana, like Mexico things that go on down there. That's been a thing for a bit. Corruption in Helios Citadel. Scandal has rocked us. The press, leaders are taking bribes. I will root out the injustice. I shall not lose 5% war support. That's ridiculous. Fuel injection stingrays got me doing something, Beach Boys. I don't know. We'll go for some brick housing, and let's go for some extra efficiency growth, because you might as well. Merchant spies are done. There's the rapid prototyping, and let's go ahead and grab the electrical extraction, because at this point, I don't really care. Sometimes I wish I could just literally set like a automated mode on everything, and I feel like that'd be good. Oh, I keep forgetting we want to keep doing this. We need to reduce the attack bonus that Kaisar's Legion is going to have against me. Well, hello. We can do some new things as far as the gun runners, blah, blah, blah. We don't care about any of this. Repair a turbine for more power. I mean, we could, but like, meh. Investigate rumors, request the followers. I don't even need to do any of that either. Like, none of this is actually important. Let's investigate some rumors. That could be fun. The wasteland is filled with remains. Maybe we can find some sort of salvage. I don't know. Seems like the sort of thing the brother would do. The Free Fighters are declaring war on the Sinaloa cartel. How exciting for you. What is this? Butcher Pete's and refugees. And now we have 2 of these icons up over here. I don't know why that's happening. I don't, but it's there, so we'll go with it. I need some troops to be set up in a few places. Hang on. First off, stop being aggressive for the moment. Oops. We're going to take you guys and set a few up over here, and then we're going to set up a few over here. So let's send all of you up against the crazy horse here, and that's just to hold the line. We don't actually care about any of it. Beyond that, whoop, cancel. Okay. Grab a few of you guys, and we'll go ahead and start setting up some pair-drop orders. Stop being aggressive, please. From here to here.
Hello, sir.
And from here to here. Actually, no, not there. We need to go behind the front lines.
After this, I have some weapons.
Any troops that we aren't going to be able to pair drop, we just go ahead and, like, send them to just break through things the old-fashioned way. The old ways are best. Good old-fashioned smashing. I like good old-fashioned smash. Let me smash, please. Grab you there. Okay, and then the rest of you guys. I don't like how you have to just, like, exit out of that or escape out in order to do any of that. Anyway, there we go. Set you guys here, and then we'll have a quick little thing like this, and boom. Okay. When the war begins, we'll be ready for him. Although, it occurs to me, it would be nice to land up here in Dead Horse Point, but we'll see. A notable aspect of the interior of the Sierra Madre is the presence of holograms, ghostly specters of souls that died the day the bombs fell. Under the name Hologram Project, they were created in Big Mountain by the Big Mountain Company at the Z38 Lightwave Dynamics Research Facility under license from Frederick Sinclair. The initial research and development was a success, creating 3D human figures, including a replica of Sinclair's love, Vera Keyes. Keyes wanted to take the project one step further, creating holograms with defensive capabilities. Turned to National Electric, who had signed an exclusive contract. They did something to make holograms powerful, blah, blah, blah. Elijah believes he can rework the energy consumption of the holo emitters to make them usable outside of the casino, effectively giving his army that cannot be hurt or get weary the ultimate weapon. I now have 15% more division organization, holy frick. These are too powerful, dude. I am becoming OP as bleh. All right, anyway, Vera Keyes' last performance. Ooh, I like performances. That'll be exciting. I'm going to go ahead and actually set up a quick line or order to just get dropped off over there. If and you don't mind, I'll assign anybody over here. That's fine. You'll work. Go ahead and move off that direction. Oh, good. We have some offensive armaments. They're very offensive, don't you know? We're going to need, of course, to have air superiority over a lot of this. Beyond that, I don't care too much. Interesting that my fighters are apparently able to do logistic strikes. My regular fighters do have ground attack. Not a lot of ground attack, but they do have some. All right, that's some more encryption and stuff. Blech. I can't do any sophisticated stuff here. I'm surprised that I'm not considered to be sophisticated, given that I am, in fact, a Brotherhood. But okay, I guess I'm not Enclave. And that's what matters in that. Transport gliders won't do me a lot of good, but we could increase the range of all aircraft, and that actually is worth something. So I'm okay with that. Anything else down here that we would care about? I mean, we could start getting some extra resource gain efficiency and blah, blah, blah. This is pretty much all the production tech we're going to be getting. We're starting to run out of things to research. I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of time on some machine guns, I guess, because, I mean, I don't really have a lot else to do. How much longer? What's this, by the way? Independence is being guaranteed by Eagle Rock. Really? Who the frick is Eagle Rock and what? These guys up here. Come stop me. See what I do. No longer get a tariff relief. Don't care. We are going to be declaring our war now, and I'm okay with fighting Eagle Rock. Frick off. You don't mind. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and start justifying on New Canaan. Yeah, let's go ahead and start justifying on New Canaan. The Grand Canyon. Yes, bless. Eagle Rock's been called in. How scary. Oh, no. All right, time to launch. Let's see how fast these paratroopers take these guys out. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, no! Some of these guys are on the verge of death. Quickly, save them. If you can. Some of our paratroopers may die. I hope that we can end this quickly and affably if that's the case. But we need to move fast in order to save this. Oh, we landed anyway. Okay, hang on. So what I really need then is for you guys to get over here, and then for a bunch of you guys to push over here, and the rest of you guys actually just sit tight. Stop attacking, keep your organization, hold on to the victory points. This is going to be over in no time flat. Hey, look, a little vertibird! That's nice, that's cute, me like. All right, we're going to land over here. Units parachuted, boom. And that, my friends, is the power of having vertibirds and power armor. It's really good. Oh, wait, we had talked about not turning these guys... All right, turning these guys into a vassal instead. We're going to take this for myself. And then I'm going to puppet the rest so that I can call in the straight crossing when I want to. Done. Okay, we have a puppet. That was really easy. Unsurprising. Now, New Canaan will actually be a slight threat. New Canaan actually is strong-ish, if I recall. They are one of the stronger factions that will be able to fight. I am going to predominantly need... Let's see. Let's think about this for a second. We're going to have a reasonably large airfield here that can do a lot of the work I need it to. I'm going to leave around a handful... I can't go across this mountain. Yes, I can. We can do this. I'm going to send most of my guys up over here. So let's create a quick fallback line right there. I'm going to send...
After this, I have some weapons to return.
Wish I could grab these a little bit more efficiently, but alright. Grab all of you. Send you up here, with the exception of, let's say, 2 of you, bring you down here so we can fight against New Canaan on this front and just prevent this from being an issue. Actually, we've already got 3 down there, apparently, so we'll just pull back 1 there. So that leaves me 12 divisions here, and I'm going to have to do some serious paradropping. Now, it's going to take a little while for me to actually be able to do any of this, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and move you here. Your goal is to work on eastern Utah. Let's go ahead and bring in a bit of... Why can't I... New air wing. Oh, monoplane of fighters. There we go. We'll bring in 100 of them. And these guys are going to be doing ground attack and logistics strike over here as well. So when we're ready to fight New Canaan, we basically just drop power armor tanks and then bomb the frick out of them, and we're done. Veraki's last performance. Oh, this is a big one. In order to break into the vault at the bottom of the Sierra Madre, we will need one last thing. It turns out that the vault was programmed to only open to her voice, something which may prove particularly difficult to obtain considering the degradation of holotapes we have of her singing. As we continue to search the casino for a way into the vault, we gradually learn more about Veraki's life. Veraki's was a stage name of a pre-war starlet for whom Frederick Sinclair built the Sierra Madre. The young starlet made a name for herself in Hollywood for her impeccable beauty and for appearing in a number of poorly written romances that drew large box office crowds regardless of critical reception. Dean Domino, an old flame of Vera's, introduced her to Sinclair. Things were never simple. Dean had grown resentful, blah, 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 coerced to help with his plan because of past history. When she got cold feet, he assured assistance by blackmailing her. What he did not know was the addiction stemmed from her taking the drugs as pain relief, a refuge from a terminal illness. The shame of betraying Sinclair was percolated to the surface of her public persona. Vera, overcome with guilt, told Sinclair of the plot. He had known of her and Domino's intentions. He managed to bear that fact, but this knowledge blackened Sinclair's halt, turned it into a vault, into a trap for Domino. Blah, blah, blah. Continue searching for a way to the vault. Now we get another event. I'm not going to read all of this, I'm sorry, it's going to take way too long. On the night the bombs dropped, the night of the grand opening, the casino locked its doors and its security systems, activated the holograms due to a critical mistake, and began the massacre of the guests. Oh god, the holograms killed everybody. And Vera was trapped in the room, with only one way out. She scrawled her last words, "let go," on the wall, and took an overdose of chem cocktail, which both saved her from and caused so much pain already. Malfunction emergency broadcast. Grand opening be sent across the airwaves rather than the intended rescue broadcast. For 2 centuries, her voice would act as bait for potential treasure hunters, so she's now a siren call, basically. The earthly remains can be found in a chair in her suite, still wearing her gala dress. Oh, have I been reading this wrong? I thought this was a Gaia event. That's why I thought it was terraforming, because I thought that was an I. It's a gala, like a party. It's an L. I'm an idiot. Alright, you guys have been probably telling me that in the comment section for a while. I apologize. It's harder to tell with some of this script also in my head. I was like, why would it be a gala? It's a Gaia event. I mean, we've already got matter rearrangers, why not? Her last moments were recorded in the security, blah, 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 blah. Elijah will be the one to realize that she could be used to open the vault, hacking into the hollow emitters and enslaving the digital memory, forcing Vera's last words to come with him to the bottom of the Sierra Madre to open the vault that was meant to protect her. Another event begin again. We brought the broken voice of Vera Keys down to the lower levels of the facility to finally arrive at what we've been waiting for, the vault. She would, as asked, open the door for us using Vera's last words. The vault itself was small, only a few small rooms, well stocked with food, medical supplies, and the last of Sinclair's riches. There were gold bars here, a small nation's worth of gold, certainly more than the NCR's after their gold reserves were destroyed by the Brotherhood years ago. With the hologram technology and Vera's digital specter, the vending machine technology, the holo rifle, the cloud, and now this gold reserve, the Mojave chapter is on the precipice of becoming something great. I get 33% caps income and then 10%, or just 10 straight out passive caps. I'll be honest, caps don't interest me, so that was boring. But okay, we can now move on to the Helios Brotherhood, gain that stability and that war support, which, by the way, I'm realizing my stability is not looking fan-flippantastic right about now. Okay, let's continue training against the Legion. We could exploit the dead horses. Nah, not gonna do that. Clamp down on autonomy, blah, blah, blah. Can we do anything that would increase our stability, please? Could do that. Business favor? No. No. Nothing here, unfortunately, does quite what I want it to. I can reduce caps income for a year and just make our construction really fast, though. That's completely fine. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, I think we finished rescuing our spy, by the way, so that's good. And of course, these guys don't automatically go back to sensible missions, so I'm going to have to now rebuild my spy network from scratch because that's how spies work. And this is the reason I don't often bother with the spies. It's a little annoying at times, I'm not going to lie. All right, let's go ahead and do some pair drop orders around, let's say, New Jerusalem. Okay, for some reason, they're not actually doing what I want them to. Hang on. Well, we're only going to do, like, 6 pair drop orders, I think. Do something here, and then the rest, most of this can be grabbed pretty quickly. So what I need to do then is, let's say 1, 2, 3 assigned to drop on the capital, 1, 2, 3 to drop on New Jerusalem, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. There we go. That would be enough to drop a lot on these guys. Okay, and then, for the rest, what I really need is just the rest of my troops to get up over there. So all of you, forget the Kaisar for a moment. I know, it's crazy, but for real, forget the Kaisar for a moment. He's done nothing for a long time but sit around. We're going to go ahead and get these guys set up, and between the airdrops, plus the ground attack, plus being able to just grab these quick little points, we should be able to knock New Canaan out very, 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 very rapidly. Anything else that I feel like I need desperately right now? No. So more monoplanes it is, because you can never have enough close air support against an inferior foe. How are we doing on training the last of these units? We got 3 more infantry on the way. We should train... I can't train up any more paladins. We are at the maximum special forces cap. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun then. We could start trying to train up some mechanized divisions. We've got some army experience to play with. Let's go ahead and do that. I would like to get some recon for speed. I guess I could get maintenance and logistics so I can keep the push. Beyond that, maybe demolitions for lots of soft attack. And that's all I can afford at the moment. We'll do that. That's 12 combat width. I'm going to increase that up to 14 for now. We'll get more in a little bit. And let's go ahead and start training up some more of these guys. I would like to have some fast-moving units available if needed. Oh, hello. There's 3 more units right there. Boom! All right. So we fill out that power armor army. Veronica is good and ready to go. You guys need to start up a new army under the control of... Oh, hello! Veracruz is a general for me. With 9 attack? Frick, dude. I mean, it's still only 13%, but like, wow! Wow! All right, we're going to make her a local leader because I'm going to assign a lot of troops onto her for absolute sure. I'm not going to be getting any more power armor, so we're going to go for some entrenchment. And then, honestly, I don't know. Gun nut, maybe. Enforcers doesn't make sense. None of that makes sense. Skill bonuses, another 5% is still not a lot on top of what she's already got. I think we go for Mysterious Stranger, and then if we had extras, maybe we would have gone for something like the fire teams and stuff, but alright, so she's going to be okay. Now, I really wasn't planning on using her as an offensive general, but, you know, we're going to have that option. There's the Salvage Motorcycles. Let's go to Salvage Cars, and let's also get some extra boosts for our vehicles, and then let's get over here and start making Salvage Motorcycles as we build out more of these military factories, of which, by the way, I am building none. Well, we'll fix that in no time flat. Let's go ahead and start building out a bit more over here, and anywhere I have any good infrastructure, of which there are not many places. What about infrastructure as far as resources? Anywhere really good that I could build up? How about Vault 24? Let's go ahead and start building up some infrastructure over there. Let's build up a bit more over there. Build up some over here, maybe? I don't know. There's not a lot of good resources to be had, honestly, in the wastes. Build up some scrap over here, and maybe some over here, and whatever. That'll work fine. All right, we're good. How long until I can murder you, by the way? Oh, we got a long way to go. Kaisar's Legion just ate the Navajo. I mean, I should definitely be concerned about the possibility of this Kaisar attacking me sometime soon. But I also can redeploy my troops pretty quickly, so I'm not feeling super worried about it. We'll go ahead and do this again. I mean, what's caps for if not to just be spent, right? How are we doing as far as our occupations, though? We should be looking pretty good across the board on that. Yeah, looking really good here. You guys are fine. Road patrol's there. You're almost at the 90% necessary to start getting coring. That'll be fun. You can go down to caravan guards, and then, yeah, we'll just leave the rest as is. Faster, please. Helios Brotherhood! We are now a new nation. We are no longer the Mojave Chapter, but we in fact declare ourselves to be a Brotherhood. I feel like that deserves a pop-up event. Feel like it does. The NCR's final lesson. We can attack the NCR, or we can attack all of Arizonan. All Arizonan states, not Arizonan. Interesting. Get claims on all of that, or claims on all of California. My God, those are lots of claims, by the way. That's a lot of territory we could snag. All right, let's think. What would we like? We would like anything that would allow me to, say, screw over the Legion would be great. More power armor? Maybe. Consumer goods, this doesn't seem very good. A new leader? Maybe. Electronics technology, robots I don't care about. I'm just looking to see if there's anything here that would be really good. Planning speed, I could see that being good. Or get 5 more factories, and New Vegas is now a core. Which I think it already is a core, so why do we care? Anything up over here that we missed that would really make a difference? I don't think so. Simulation training, I suppose. And, you know what? We actually would like to get some ahead of time on the next round of power armor so I can get an upgrade. High Chapel appears to be fighting back Heaven's Gate, by the way. Yeah, a lot going on over there, I suppose. Maybe we're reaching a point where I just need to go ahead and start attacking people myself and say stop waiting on the NCR and stuff to kill each other. Usually I would wait on the Kaiser and the NCR to fight each other. Once that happens, like, it's time to go to war. But, like, I don't know. As far as units, you've got 118 divisions, which is admittedly a lot more than I've got, but you have mostly infantry templates with chems, and you do have anti-tank and anti-air. Oh no. So my armor value is not going to do as much as I might have liked. But the lots of soft attack that I've got going for me would be pretty good. We could turn Veronica into some sort of an officer corps role if those were available, but they are not, so we're going to not worry about it. Military High Command. You know, we haven't even done any of these in a while. Consumption, reconnaissance, decryption, recovery rate, or attack. Let's go for attack. Probably should finally get some of those buffs, right? We haven't worried about it for a long time, but it's probably time to do it. How much longer until I can kill you? Ugh! We're only about halfway. Am I still fighting Eagle Rock? Oh, I am. Hi, Eagle Rock. I didn't even know we were still at war. Ouroboros appears to be having fun with you. Don't worry. Once I have failed to finish off New Canaan, I will quickly come in here and I will put you out of your pathetic little misery.
Hey.
How's that sound? Good? Of course it sounds good. Let's go ahead and get some dark blue. Dark blue, have you ever been alone in a crowded room when I'm here with you? I don't even remember what song that is. I mean, I just sang it. I don't remember what it's called, the title of the song. I don't know. When I was dating in Yali, one of the things that she would do to, like, open me up to her world as we were kind of getting to know each other is she would make me mix CDs of some of her, like, favorite songs that, like, spoke to her in some way throughout her development, and that's one of them. She loved the song Dark Blue. I wish I was sophisticated. I want to know sophisticated. Sometimes there aren't enough ways to advance in that. Let's go ahead and start working on the rocket launchers for some anti-tank of my own. Question, do you have any... Do not ask what the fox says. Do you have... you have a lot of trucks, you have a lot of trains. Do you have much in the way of, like, tanks or anything? I really doubt it. You've got basically chariots. Yeah, so some motorized infantry, but that's it. So you don't have anything really in the way of armor, so getting piercing on my units would be pretty useless, if I'm honest. So there's something to be said about going to my primary units like these guys and saying, maybe, just maybe, we should swap out the anti-tank for something else. Let's see. I don't think that's a bad idea, to be honest. I think we may want to just swap over to a fire team for now. If we feel like we need anti-tank against the NCR, I can always change that later. For right now, this seems helpful, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Boom, let's swap over to fire teams and get as much soft attack going on there as possible. And over here, we're gonna go ahead and start getting some more motorized infantry, bring that combat width up to 16. Heavy machine gun research is done. We can go ahead and get that upgraded. Boom. Anything else? Grenade rifles. It's ahead of time, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and start researching these too. We might as well make our demolition companies all that much better. Transport gliders. Don't really care about that, but 5% range on my planes is actually pretty good. The Provisional Republic of Texas declared war on the Alamo chapter. Leave the Alamo chapter alone. I'm serious. Oh wow, the Alamo chapter actually did pretty well for themselves. Look at these guys go. Catherine, you want to be allies? I'll help you take over Texas. I would love to take over Texas with you. Sounds like fun. No? All right. Nobody ever lets me do anything I want to do. Dang it. Power armor blueprints. Excellent. Now I can start researching some of those. Simulation training. I mean, experience, if I need it, I can. But, like, otherwise, I don't care. Let's go ahead and start working on... Do I want a cultural advisor? Intel strength? Not really. Let's go over how's a schematic. Might as well. Looks like we're having some issues over here as far as some supply. Let me guess, we're out of dogs? We are, but not by a lot. We're losing some dogs, but like, we'll be all right. We'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Justification is finally done, just as I'm running out of time for this video. Kinda figures a smidge now, don't it? Real quick, hang on, I forgot to do something. Let's go ahead and set you guys up down over there. Why do I only have one division over here now? I used to have more than that, but okay, it's only one division now. Fine, we'll go ahead and send another one over there. There's a lot of troops over here. Let me go ahead and set up a quick planning speed bonus over here just in case I need it. And I have no idea what to do with you guys, so I'll just send you guys up here to the front line as well, and I'll give you a front line, blah, blah, blah. Okay, do we have everything we need as far as air support? We should. I don't over here. Let me take the fighter group and split you, and then you get assigned here. There we go. And then you actually get down here, because this is where most of the fighting is going to occur. So we have ground support where I actually need it. And you're not a part of a faction aside from that, though, right? You're still, the Mormon Alliance is still really small? I think it is. Okay, just making sure. Whoops. Don't send them caps as a gift. That's nonsense. Declare the war against New Canaan. Launch! All right, off we go. Pew, pew, pew. Let's see how fast we land on all this. We landed, and then I think my unit instantly died. How did we successfully land and then instantly die?
Hey there.
Explain that one to me, I'm not sure. Okay, well that's a bit disappointing. Send everything else we got, we've landed. We're gonna grab New Jerusalem right here in the middle. Yeah, I'm really angry that I lost that guy, actually. Train up a new paladin to replace him. Hang on, can we end this quickly? I wanna find out we can end this quickly. These guys are trying to fight over here, should be able to win it. Why haven't you landed over here in Provo? Can you guys now quickly push along the coast? I do not want to lose these guys at New Canaan. There's the fall of New Canaan, done. All right, hold this. You are now gonna push up here to Randolph. Hopefully we win that. And for some reason, these guys are not assigned. There we go, drop them. Boom, got it.
You're no match for us.
Okay, and we win. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here, but you can believe that I'm gonna go ahead and just eat all of their territory, because that is absolutely the plan. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.